Mum and Dad, I'd advise you not to watch this video. We really are about to get personal. Hello everybody, it's me, lilymaeexo, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing something a little bit different to what I'd usually do. Not gonna lie, I can be one of those people who get kind of awkward talking about these things. You guys know how I'm all about taking risks. We're just gonna go for it. We're gonna do it. I just hope my family aren't watching this video because that could get pretty awkward. I've seen so many people do this video, so I don't even know who to give credit to. I just thought it was a pretty sick idea, so I decided to jump on. I'm going to be answering questions that you guys are too afraid to ask your mum or your big sister. Overall, I'm just going to be giving a bit of advice in this video. See what I can do to help. It probably won't be much, but I'm going to try. God does love a trier. I asked you guys over on my Instagram, make sure you go follow me if you haven't already, just for questions that you guys pretty much needed advice on. Just think of me as your sister in this video, you know, sisterly advice. Some of these questions may seem a little invasive, but I did want you guys to go in. I'll answer them to the best that I can, and without further ado, let's get started. We're gonna start off pretty basic. This one's kind of cute. How the hell have you got over your relationship so well? Like, damn sis, good on you. Girl, you do be hyping me up though. I did do like a whole video addressing that situation and kind of explaining what went down. I'm actually really proud of how I handled the situation with everything that went on. I think I did get over it pretty quickly, and that's just due to the circumstances that kind of happened. I realized my worth. I know I'm worth more than that, and I know I am above that and better than that. We won't be stooping to people's low levels. Massive shout out to my family and friends because I was literally surrounded by them when it happened. They were so freaking supportive. Shout out to my girls Zara and Georgia. Don't know what I would have done without you guys. That's how I got over it. I just knew I was better than that. I hope that answers your question. How do I introduce my boyfriend to my family? Personally, for me, I think it would be kind of easy for me to do that just because I'm very close with my family, like especially my mum. I have the type of relationship with my mum that I would probably just go up to her and be like, POV, you're my mum. Hey mum, there's this boy that I like. You know, we're getting closer and I think it could turn into something amazing. I do know there are people out there who aren't as close with their family as me. Like, I am very lucky to be as close with my family as I am. For those of you who don't really have that kind of relationship, maybe just bring it in kind of slowly. So guys, there's this boy that I like, and you know, I'm thinking of getting into a relationship with him. If you're already in the relationship with him, maybe you just kind of have to say it how it is. I think I'm ready to have a boyfriend now, guys, so I'd like to introduce you to him if that's okay. I'm sure your family will be supportive of it, and they probably want to know that you have a boyfriend rather than finding out from someone else. This next question kind of leads on from that. How do I ask my parents to have a boy over even though I've never had one over? If this boy's your friend, I guess just do it the way you'd ask for any other friend to go over. But if it is like a boyfriend and you're in a relationship, I'd say probably address the fact that you have a boyfriend first and then be like, I'd like you guys to meet him. Would he be able to come over for dinner or something during the week? How do I get over someone I love but they treated me like shit? Like I said in the first question that was asked, for me, I literally just knew my worth straight away after everything happened. If they're treating you badly, you need to realize that. And obviously you have, because you're literally saying it right here. You deserve better than someone who treats you badly. You do not need the toxicity in your life, sis. Obviously, it is so much easier said than done, but it really needs to be done. It's gonna be bad for you and it's gonna hurt you even more in the long run. What do I do when my friends are talking about me behind my back? Once again, do not need the toxicity. Cut them off. Personally, I think I would confront them about it. Make sure you know you can actually trust the person who told you this information. You never know. The person who told you that they are talking about you behind your back, that person could be lying as well. Nowadays, there are honestly so many fake people out there. Like, that just made me realize when I said that. You need to be very careful with who you actually trust. Personally, I would confront them about it, and if it turns out to be true, then find yourself some new friends because you do not need those people in your life. People who speak bad about you behind your back are disgusting. Disgusting! How to ask a boy out if you think he doesn't like you back. That's kind of a bit of a weird question because even though you must really like him because you want to ask him out, if you think he doesn't like you back, then what's the point? Because it's probably gonna turn out to be a one-sided thing. Personally, I would kind of ask them beforehand rather than asking them out and then getting rejected or getting hurt. I would have a bit of a talk with the boy about kind of where I stand with him. Ask him about his feelings towards me, and if he does like me back, then maybe you could blossom into something. When is a good age to get a boyfriend? I had my first boyfriend when I was like 11. Looking back now, I'm like, damn, that's young. When I'm older, if my little 11-year-old daughter came home from school and was like, hey mom, I have a boyfriend, I'd be like, oh, okay. If you want to be in a relationship, be in a relationship. I don't think there's really a good age. It's just whenever you feel ready for it.
And now I present to you Lily getting triggered at her brother.
Daniel, I'm doing something.
Does it mean I'm not beautiful if guys don't like me? No, you are amazing, you are beautiful. Just because guys don't like you in a relationship kind of way doesn't mean a thing. There are people out there who love you for you. How do I ask my mom to go on the pill? So many people have asked this question. A few of my friends are on the pill. I'm not, just because I don't think I personally need to be. My friends are on it due to like period pains and stuff. I guess it kind of depends on why you want to go on the pill. It can be a contraceptive method, or it can be literally just to stop your period cramps and pains because they're really bad. From what I know of my friends, I'm pretty sure they were just like, mum, I'm really freaking struggling here. My pains and cramps are getting really bad, like they're getting out of hand. Sometimes they really can ruin your day-to-day life. I remember one time mine was so bad that I was like literally throwing up. I had to stay off school. If you regularly get that, then tell your mum, and I'm sure she'll literally be totally fine with that. Mums usually want the best for their children. She's not going to want you to be like missing out on things just because of your stupid period. Just explain how you're feeling about it and how it really does affect you. I'm sure she'll be fine with it. What should I do if all my friends are in a relationship and they are pressuring me? Personally, I don't think they sound like good people to be around. They sound kind of toxic if they're trying to pressure you into things that you don't want to do yet. You do not need to be in a relationship. Relationships don't define people. I'm not in a relationship and I'm really out here living my best life. Tell them that you're not ready and you just don't want to be in a relationship right now, even though they do. It's not up to them to decide that you're ready for a relationship. It's up to you. Listen to yourself and trust yourself and go with what you feel is right. Why is my contour always patchy? Girl, I don't even know. Look at mine. Not gonna lie, that was a bad example. It doesn't even look that bad today. I always find that my contour actually goes so good when it's on foundation, but when it's on like my normal skin, like day to day, it goes so bad. I really don't even have an answer for that. I'm 14 and haven't started my period. My whole family started really young. That is something you really don't need to worry about. One of my friends didn't start hers until she was 16 or 17. She started very late. I think I was 12 or 13. You really don't need to worry about that, but if it does get to the point where you're literally starting to stress out so much about it, maybe just ask someone that you're close to in your family to take you to see a doctor and work out if it's natural and it's coming, or if there's like something going on. Personally, I'd say don't worry too much about it yet. I'm sure it's all okay. When is the right age to buy a thong? Personally, I don't wear them. Once again, I feel like you can't really put a specific number of an age on it, but I honestly don't think a little 12-year-old needs a thong.
I said that kind of wrong. If you're 12 years old and you want one, go and get one, girl. You go treat yourself. I was kind of saying when I was 12, I just had no interest in it at all.
Once again, I think it kind of depends on you. Another question very similar to that last one is, how do I tell my mom that I want a thong? Honestly, if I wanted one, I don't think I'd really ask my mom. I think I'd just go and buy one. I understand like not everyone can do that and they do kind of need to ask their parents first. Once again, be simple about it. Don't make it too awkward. Just do it as if you're asking for new underwear. Like, they are basic needs and necessities. I'm sure she'll be alright with it. She's a girl too. She knows how it is growing up. This is where it gets a little more you know? When is a good time to lose
your V card?
Honesty hour. It really does depend on you and how you feel about it. In the UK, the legal age is 16, but there's no like correct specific age for it. Literally whenever you feel is the right time and whenever you're ready. Don't allow anybody to force you into it. Don't do anything you don't want to do. Do not be pressured. Personally, I'd want it to be with somebody special to me and somebody that I feel very comfortable with and someone who's comfortable with me as well. Some people would rather lose it to just someone kind of random that they're not very close with. I guess just to get it over and done with, but yeah, it really does depend on the person. Personally, I haven't lost it yet. I just haven't felt ready or comfortable enough yet, and obviously I am 16, so I can do it legally. My boyfriend wants to do it. The way this has been written, it kind of makes me feel like you don't want to. If the person that you're with kind of wants to move on to that level, I think you should maybe sit them down and have a chat if you don't feel comfortable with that yet. If they are a genuine person and have the correct intentions in the relationship, I'm sure they'll be fine with it and they will wait for you to feel ready and comfortable. Like I was saying before, do not get pressured into anything you don't want to do. Be honest and open with them about the situation and how you feel about it. Do tampons hurt? Honestly, I don't actually know. I've never used one. I prefer to use pads. Let me ask my friend if they hurt. Oh, she
replied.
It only hurt a little bit the first time because I did it wrong. Right, I guess that's the best answer I can give you. Do you smell your own farts? I need to get new friends. How do you confront your family about losing your virginity or becoming pregnant? I think this can be quite hard depending on your age. If you are still a teenager, then I feel like it would be a lot harder just because sometimes it can be seen as bad. I do understand why, because it's almost like you're a child yourself and you've got your own child nearly. At the same time, your family do need to be supportive of you in this time because it's going to be hard for you as well. Maybe you should start off by telling someone you're very, very close to, whether that's a family member or a friend, maybe even a family friend. If I was in that situation, I think I'd go straight to my sister or my cousin, probably both of them. I'd get them both to come into my bedroom and be like, girls, I got something to tell you. That is just because I'm very, very close with them. Absolute legends you are. I'd start off by telling someone very, very close to you. From there, depending on how comfortable you feel, maybe go with the person you first told, sit your mum or your dad down and be like, listen, you will have to tell your parents at one point just because you can't hide a baby for the rest of your life, do you know what I mean? No matter how they first initially react, they probably will end up being very supportive of you because that's your family, you know? They've got to be there for you. I'm pretty sure that is all the questions. I think I've covered as much as I can with the questions that I got without getting too personal or too invasive. I don't think I did too bad, to be honest. Kind of proud of myself. However, please do remember I am only 16. I'm still learning myself. I'm not a doctor, I'm far from it, I'm a film student. Crazy. I do really hope I was able to help some of you guys out there. I really do appreciate the support you give me, so thank you so much. I guess that wraps up today's video. That's all I gotta say. I will see you guys very soon with a brand new video. Peace.